So we're going to make a lemon drizzle cake. In my machine here I've got my butter, sugar and lemon zest, and I've got my eggs here which are room temperature. It's really important they're room temperature. If you keep your eggs in the fridge, make sure you get them out the night before, otherwise it's much easier to split your mix. And I've also got my flour and my baking powder here. So I'm just going to start off the machine and beat back the sugar and butter. Right, okay, so now the mix is completely white, it's really airy, it's probably about 2 to 3 times more volume than when we started, about 2 times more volume than when we started, and yeah, bright white all the way through, and I've scraped the bottom down to make sure that there's no sort of residual butter left, and we're now ready to add the eggs. So we're going to take our room temperature eggs and just add them one at a time. So have it on sort of a low, medium speed, and just slowly put the eggs in. And you want to let the eggs sort of incorporate first before you put the next one in. If you go too fast with this, you're going to split the mix. Cool, so now all the eggs are in. All we're going to do now is just add our flour, and then we'll just go on a low speed just to get the flour in and then bring it to a batter. So pop in your flour. Okay, so now we've got our lemon drizzle cake mix finished, and it's come off the KitchenAid. All we're going to do now is just take a spoonful. I've got a tin here that's been brushed with a little bit of soft butter. I'm just going to take a spoonful of my mix and fill up my tin. You don't want to fill it all the way up, just about halfway, because it's going to rise by at least kind of double. So I'm just going to pop this in here. And that's enough. So I'd normally use about that much in a tin that size, and just give it space to rise. So I'm going to pop that in the oven now at 160, and it's going to take about 20-25 minutes, but we're going to use a knife to test whether it's cooked or not. So I'm going to pop that in the oven now, and we'll test it with a knife. Okay, so the lemon drizzle cake has just come out of the oven. What we're going to do is just put the knife in and see if it comes out clean. So you put it in the top, in the thickest part, and there's nothing left on the knife, there's no mix on there, so you know it's cooked. And we're just going to put that to one side and make our lemon and sugar mix to go on top. Okay, so now we're going to finish off our lemon drizzle cake. It's come out of the oven, it's still a little bit warm, and we're just going to take the knife and just put little holes into the top to let that syrup go through and soak in. And all I've done here is mix my lemon juice and my ice and sugar together for the syrup, and we're just going to pour it over the top and let it soak. We'll leave that for about half an hour, 45 minutes to completely cool down and soak in, and then we'll just demold it and cut it when we're finished.